The Makori homestead in Upper Nairobi City is a well-groomed modern home with everything needed for a comfortable life. Joy and Maggy, the two daughters of Mr. Makori and his wife Janet, have been brought up having everything they need. In the city, there is a young man named Omondi who loiters around wearing ragged clothes. His place to sleep is under a bridge. One day, Joy and Maggy, returning from a club, are drunk and pass by the street where Omondi is sitting, searching through a dustbin. Joy starts complaining and abusing the poor man. They are chatting about how Maggy is under pressure because her mother wants her to get married. Maggy studied in America and graduated top of her class. They talk about Wafula, the man their parents want her to marry. In the fracas, Joy goes to the extent of assaulting Omondi, who tries to avoid her, running for his dear life. Maggy attempts to control her sister but is too drunk to help. After a few minutes, a taxi arrives to take them home. It is almost 1 a.m. The next morning, both girls wake up lazily with hangovers. Their parents seem unhappy because they came home late and drunk. They are scolded, but Joy carelessly responds that she is grown and doesn't need to be guarded. Maggy, in a low voice, apologizes on behalf of her sister. They discover they have lost their phones, but it is hard to track them because they were highly intoxicated. Around noon, while the girls are doing their laundry, Wafula enters their home. He is warmly welcomed by the girls' parents. Mr. Makori seems worried but pretends to be happy. Joy is delighted while Maggy is not happy but goes to keep their visitor company out of respect. Days pass, and the pressure on Maggy increases. She communicates with her sister, who suggests hiring someone to act as her boyfriend to keep Wafula away. This idea excites Maggy, and they plan to hire someone but don't know who. After losing their valuables and phones, they report to the police, and the operation to retrieve them starts. Weeks pass, then one day they pass by the bridge while waiting for their taxi. A homeless man passes by, and Joy tells Maggy she doesn't like the idea of being homeless or in a relationship with such losers. Maggy responds that nobody wishes to be homeless, only circumstances lead them there. The man smiles at them, which angers Joy, who shouts at him, calling him a thief. The man runs for his life again. One chilly, drizzling morning, their mother awakens them, saying the lost items have been recovered and the thieves apprehended. Both rush to the police station to find their phones and bags intact, though some money is missing. They ask to see the culprit, and a young boy of about 12 years is there, trembling with fear and cold. Maggy gives her shawl to the boy. Their attention is caught by someone approaching from behind. It's the young man Joy has chased twice near the bridge. When Joy sees him, she calls him a thief and demands his arrest. Maggy whispers to Joy, suggesting they use him to act as Maggy's boyfriend to avoid arrest. They give him about 1,000 shillings, which he hands to the police, who then free the 12-year-old boy. The homeless young man introduces himself as Omondi. The girls take him to a barbershop and spa, get him dressed, and take him to their parents. The transformation convinces their parents. Wafula learns the news and becomes very sad. Joy, who had feelings for Wafula, starts stalking him, leading to an on-and-off relationship. One day, their home is invaded by auctioneers, and to their surprise, Wafula and his father are among them. Wafula yells at Mr. Makori, "Hey old man, you failed me, and now you have to vacate or pay my father the money you borrowed." Joy, with her ego, approaches Wafula, but he enters his car and leaves. Life has taken a twist for them. Their father sells the assets, including the house they live in, to repay the debt, although it is not enough. This forces them to relocate to a poorer neighborhood, beside the same bridge where Omondi and the street children live. Every day, Maggy passes by the bridge and remembers the words she told Joy about poor people. Seeing Omondi always smiling, life gives her a different lesson, that life is always a twist and nothing but a dream. As days pass, Maggy adapts, while Joy still chases Wafula, who by this time is evident is using her for his pleasure and will not marry her. Getting into a serious relationship with such a person is a death wish. Life takes another twist. Maggy falls in love with Omondi. She stops by his side to talk to him. Omondi seems like a very different man. He has established a waste management initiative with the homeless, managing waste and improving the livelihoods of the homeless. The transformation is so evident that some children are attending school. This impresses Maggy and her mother. They start sharing food, which impresses Makori as well. Through Omondi, they create a charity organization to ensure all street families live better lives. One day, Wafula visits the children's home, interested in buying the charity group. Maggy tells him no way and chases him out. Wafula, always walking with goons, tries to assault Maggy and Joy. Omondi appears, and Wafula is shocked, calling him Mark. Joy and Maggy are also shocked. Mark Omondi is a well-known young entrepreneur whose life was never public. Wafula and his father have a big debt to him. Upon learning what happened, Omondi goes to court, reverting all the assets Wafula had cornered from Makori and his family. Omondi forgives Wafula and sets him free after recovering the assets. This incident is all over the media, a man who left his riches to help the poor. Wafula and his father had started a con job, which later sends them to jail. The Makori family reunites, and Omondi marries Maggy. He discloses that he loved her the first day he saw her talking to her sister about respecting others. Joy learns her lesson. Thanks very much for watching our content. We will appreciate if you don't mind subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you give us morale to continue making these videos. Thank you. See you in the next video.